Hi, chat.
We're here.
Sorry. I had a pretty bad dream last night, so I needed some extra time to kind of get up. So, Shay was very patient. But we're here. I'm awake.
We are ready to lawyer for a shorter amount of time, but still ready to lawyer.
Yeah. I think we can get through this for the allotted time, I think. As long as we don't get distracted. I think we should be good.
Us distracted? Never. Never.
I want some tangents about jury duty, dude. So wait until I pop off about Monty, your dreams scare me. It scared me too. But then Arkolf and Shay made good jokes about it, and I feel a lot better, to be honest. Arkolf was very much, like, logical, and then Shay was like, forget Billy, Billy's dead. So, I'm feeling a lot better. But... You know what's crazy about the dream, Shay? Is that, thinking about it, like, I ran out the window, looking back and seeing you guys still standing there, but then I was like, I feel like you'd just pull out a knife and stab the guys, you know? You'd be like, finally, my moment has come.
Yeah, I mean, if they had guns, you know, I gotta at least try to take one out with me, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, Shay. Shay's like, today's a good day to die! Just charge in. Oh my god.
Go out swinging.
Muddog83, thanks for the tier 1 sub for 73 months. 81k points to 1 million. God damn, yeah, people are getting close now. That means they can request a song.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm at about almost 200k, it looks like.
Oh my god, my nose. Oh my god. So gross, sorry.
You say that like Tuya, but I've never actually had to fight anybody.
Yeah. Yet. Yet! The operative word is yet. Not Dante.
I think...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think my only offense is hitting a kid on the head with a binder when, he... Was it that he tried to trip me? Or no, I think he was getting mad at my sister for, like, telling him off for trying to budge in a line or something, so I hit him on the head with a binder. I can't remember.
I slapped a girl in the face once. I think I already told you about that, right?
I think so. Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah. She slapped me. We were just in gym class, and she full kilt slapped me in the face, and I just instantly slapped her back, and she looked at me, like, confused and dazed. And then, like, everyone saw it happen and was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, that's it, we're done. We just slapped each other and it's over now. Like...
I slapped a friend once.
Yeah? Was it like a real slap?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I full-on slapped her. I was gonna be going to the movie with Draco and another friend, and my dad asked me to quickly go pick up some pop for him, so I drove to the gas station to grab some pop and drove back home. And my friend texted like, haha, I just drove past you, because she lived down a road a little further behind mine.
Oh yeah.
And so then I'm like, I handed my phone to Draco because I'm like, oh, I can see that she's texting. Can you just go see what she said? And Draco's like, oh, she said that she saw us. And it's like, oh, well, how is she texting us if she just saw us, right?
Oh.
And she was like, oh, well, I was able to text, well, I texted while I was driving. And she did not drive safe. Like, let me tell you, she would drive crazy fast over the speed limit and recklessly. So when we got to the movie, she's like, oh, how you do it? And I just slapped her.
Wow.
And I said, don't do that. I was like, you're already a not safe driver. Like, you're gonna get yourself killed or somebody else.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't recommend violence as, like, the answer, but, like, the way that she would drive was, like, stupid unsafe, and, like, knowing that she was doing that, and she was just kind of laughing about it, like, oh, haha, I did that. I was like, no.
That would set me off, too. I would probably also be upset. Not Dante 42. Thanks for tier 1 sub for 48 months. Why objection and not projection? Food for thought. Constable Mutton, thank you for getting tier 1 sub to Tundra Crow. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I can't, like... I never, like, had a fight. I feel like... I don't know how I would be in a fight. I feel like I'm a glass cannon. I feel like I would, like, probably go, like, feral for a bit. And then, if I get hit, though, I would, like, disintegrate into dust. So, it's, like, a mixed bag. Yeah, no, I slapped that girl. There's no real... It was more like, you slapped me, I slapped you, and now it's over. The end. Like...
Yeah. No more. It has been finished.
I think she was doing it to see how, like, what she could get away with, and she very quickly learned she can't get away with too much with me. In that regard, at the very least. It was very bizarre. We never even spoke of it again, either. And, like, one of my classmates the next day was just like, what was that about? I'm like, I have no idea. But she slapped me, I slapped her back, and now we're done. And they were like,
yeah, now we're good.
Now we're good. And they're like, okay, like, are you fighting? I'm like, that's the weird thing. No. Like, she had some shit going.
I know.
She had some shit going on in her life, though, so that's why I was like, I'm not gonna fucking, like, make it a whole thing, but at the same time, I did slap you back, because that was not a cool thing for you to do to me. Oh,
I like that Maliak's, not a slap, but I once accidentally elbowed a stranger in the face when getting off a bus.
Oh my god, I've done that too. I'm a flying nun, dude. My elbows are sharp and pointy, too, so it's like fucking goring a man.
Yeah, right. And then the follow-up, like, I'm so sorry.
Alright, you get to keep going?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, they have new sounds. They updated the game, chat. So they added some stuff, so we'll see. Hopefully the save file is okay.
They know that we're playing, so they updated the file for us.
Also, let us know how the audio is. They changed the audio, so if the game's too loud, just let us know. Okay.
Well, let Monty know, because I can't look at you guys when we're playing.
No, Shay's banished. Please let us know. Oh, buttons, by the way, the treats for him Tortnerite. He loves them. He'll sit on his butt and, like, chew on it. It's very cute. Alright. Make sure my mic is good, because last time we did this, it wasn't. There we go. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Monty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not streaming to you. What the hell am I doing?
I can't see the game.
I'm so sorry. There we go.
It's like, oh, we're jumping in. Cool.
I completely forgot about that. I'm so sorry, Shay.
Blind mode activated.
Wait, they changed the VAs? That's gotta be the same, though, right? Phoenix's specifically. Wait, they replaced Phoenix's objections?
What? Why?
Or is chat, like, joking? Oh, they're joking. Oh, god damn it, chat. My goodness. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client.
You're right, don't believe you.
The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoings. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Yeah, they're kind of polar opposites in this setup.
Yep. I mean, she's right, though. We don't believe her that she's guilty.
Yeah. But why is she so intent on being guilty?
Because she's trying to take the blame for what she thinks Edgeworth will be blamed for. That's my thought anyways. Like, if she found the body in the car, or he just died at that moment, you know, and after knowing what Edgeworth went through and stuff. And then if the one lady saw her at that time anyways, she could have just been like, well, take the fall for Edgeworth.
The first trial, without a Fae helping me. Yeah, we're without Mia and Maya.
Yeah.
No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Yep. Now we're completely on our own. We do have Emma, but Emma is kind of baby. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Not quite Maya's level of reckless crime child, you know.
It's interesting that we have, like, Maya, who's, like, the supernatural, and then we have Emma, who's very, like, quote-unquote scientific, right?
Yeah.
She's
forensic based.
She's a little fantastical scientific, but she's still very, like, she's like, oh, science, like, you know, tangible things, right? It's an interesting dichotomy. All right, February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. Oh, look, he's across from us. It's your favorite guy. Court is now in session.
Phoenix's boyfriend.
Yay! They're so gay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth.
Seems a lot more chill now, at least.
It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. Cough up queen? Alright, here we go. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
That's just rice with like some sesame
Yeah,
seeds
with some
on
sesame seeds on top of it.
it.
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Remember, she hates prosecutors, so...
Yep.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts! I've never had caviar.
I heard it's very, very salty.
Yeah. I feel like you don't like fishy stuff, do you?
Not the strong flavor stuff, no. Like, I have to, like, if I have fish, I have, like, the halibut fillets, which are very mild and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, it's a bougie cut of fish, though. Halibut? Oh my god.
I know.
Shit's
But, like,
expensive.
I can only eat a little bit. If it's, like, for example, salmon, like, I can only have a very little bit because, like, it just overwhelms me if I have too much. The flavor is so strong.
It's weird how we, like,
So.
compliment each other, because I love fish. Like, I love, like, fishy fish, I love it. And I also like white chocolate, and you like white chocolate, too,
Yeah.
which is great. So...
Oh, Draco loved that I hated gummies and stuff like that because I just give them all my gummy candies from, like, Halloween or whenever, so.
Yeah. Excuse me, oh my gosh.
Well, and you got all those fishy snacks I got when I got that
Yeah.
snack box the one
It was
time,
great.
so you loved that.
I'd see Shane, Shane's like, here's some fish stuff, and I was like, yeah, I was like a cat, dude. I feel like, yeah,
But I
feel like
crab.
I feel like you'd like catfish. Like, having tried it, I think you would be a catfish girl. Because it's very, like, unique, and it's texture and flavor for sure.
Yeah, I'm willing to try. Like, I mean, I've tried a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, I tried the raw fish that time with you, and I couldn't do it because
No.
of the texture.
Yeah, which I love it
It's-
because of the texture, so...
As soon as it touched my tongue, I was like, what?
I can see the shiver run through your body. You were like, take it. And I was like, okay, I'll...
Yeah, no, I was like, nope, I can't. Like, I was like, it had nothing to do with flavor in that moment. I'm like, whoa, nope, did not like the sensation of that in my mouth.
It's definitely an acquired taste, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Ugh. Also, I love how someone said, here's where the judge starts getting stupid. I'm like, starts? He's been stupid
He's
the whole
always been
game.
this way.
Dude, this weather needs to stop. My sinuses are dying, dude. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Good question.
Name, profession, now! Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait! I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up!
Pretty sure there's protocols for eating in a courtroom.
Probably not allowed.
Yeah.
Very well, Mr.
Especially during trial.
Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Ah.
Interesting.
She was a first-rate homicide detective. Ah. What? Miss Star was a detective? Oh, huh. I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen. Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. Alright, here we go.
Oh, we get the layout.
Yeah. Alright. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A is for the prosecutor's office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that is to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Alright, so we have this added to our evidence. Do you need to go over evidence? Which you probably should.
Yeah, we can probably do that. We can do that after her testimony, though.
Right. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
I know.
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wow!
Wait, are they talking about me? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. So, we have our attorney's badge. We have Goodman's ID. We have...
Has the ID number on it.
Does. I believe it also...
Or anything else? Got the picture.
Ugh.
What?
We have the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Which is broken.
Yep. We have Edgeworth's knife. We have the parking stub. We have the Blue Badger.
The real murderer. We all know.
Yeah, the real killer. We have him in our inventory right now.
Yeah.
We have the autopsy report. Date and time of death, February 21st, between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Goodman's
That means
note?
the knife wasn't in the body when he was found.
Assumedly, yes.
Presumably.
6-75 or 70S.
Or 7S, we don't
I
know.
don't know. 12-2. Cell phone.
Which called Emma.
Yes. And then we just got this. Alright.
Now, I think one of the big parts with that picture is going to be where did she see the murder from? Because obviously with that wall in the way, it kind of blocks a lot of the view, so...
Now, again, I know this case relatively well. I'm very, again, like I said, I'm very curious to see Shade. This is quite, these things could be quite difficult, so we'll see how this goes. Alright.
Are we still just gonna go on the principle that we just push everything just to
If you want,
see what they say? Okay, do we want to start save first or listen to the testimony first?
Oh, whoa, this is different now.
Oh, whoa.
Excuse me, oh my
Bless
god.
you.
Goddamn sinuses, dude. I don't feel sick, I think it's just like the temperature shit that keeps happening in town, man. My body doesn't know what to do. Alright. I don't think we can't press until we go through everything, so let's do that first.
Yeah, let's go through.
Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
Which
When I
one?
sensed something. Yeah, right? Which boyfriend? When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright.
Yeah, what if he was already dead when she decided to stab him?
Maybe, yeah. Let's press.
Let's press everything.
It was Lana's... I think it was Lana's right hand that was hurt, right? Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's her right hand that's injured. And in the picture, it did look like she was stabbing with
her right,
the right
hand.
hand. But, like, did she actually stab him, or did she just cut her hand? I mean, how did that work? Because...
Yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's press it. Oh, what is different now? Or is it?
I mean, it looked different.
It sounded different. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. So she was fired by prosecutors.
Yeah.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. How many boyfriends do you have?
Right?
This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. Queen shit.
Wow. I mean, if they're all okay with it, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, yeah. But if
they have to all be okay with it.
They don't all know. That's kind of fucked up, Angel.
Yep.
Whoop. She's like a female Rebu.
But her obsession is a little different than Revu's obsessions.
Yeah. She is for the streets? No, she is for the sheets. Listen, she...
Yeah.
Angel Starr can have several boyfriends as a treat, okay?
As long as it's all consented to,
Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No judgment.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge has to think before applying. He thought about it. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see... Oh, so it's up there. You see the top?
It's up there. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so it could look down.
You can see everything from there. Okay, well that's good to know, because before that it was like, where is she spotting this from?
Yeah, no, so she could be up... Yeah. Why does Angel have a hot dog octopus choker and an onigiri hat? Because she's a lunch lady. She's a Phoenix Wright lunch lady, which means her drip has to match that energy. Alright. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Yeah, so she was on the other side of the chain-linked fence, is what she's saying.
Yeah, she was over here. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means.
I'm usually excited when I see a pumpkin chock full of seeds because I like roasted pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. And I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The savior. Right. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes, that ugly piece of shit.
I mean, he's probably gonna want to replace it after this anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, dude, get a Cybertruck, dude.
Oh.
I sent Bosco something really funny the other day. I'm gonna read it out, I have to. Setting the scene.
Okay.
Superman, desperately scanning the street during a fight to find the most morally acceptable car to throw at his opponent, knowing that not everyone has insurance and a loss of transportation can ruin a life. A wave of incredible relief washes over him as he spots the hard geometric lines and silver paintless sheen of a Cybertruck.
Yes, perfect.
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? I still love the fact that, like, Phoenix is like, you didn't do it, right? And Edgeworth, like, just glares at him. Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you were sure it was the defendant. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Oh, shit.
You know, I just want to say, the fact that this is the first time we've ever called on a biased witness, given some of the other witnesses we've had to question.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about fucking April, May, dude.
Exactly, right? Like, it was like the epitome of a biased witness.
That bitch was lying. Anyway. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me, I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh. A photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness! Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. It's boyfriend number 17. Just keep track, chat.
Right.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Oh boy.
Well, we know 3 boyfriends so far. We have the detective, the security, and the
Photograph.
photographer and photograph guy. So, okay, so
Someone in chat said,
crime
so
scene-
it's not admissible. Oh, this is Japan, America. Everything is admissible.
yeah, we're allowed to steal stuff and submit it in court as evidence, like on the spot. So,
I love that video where she's like, okay, so we know he was in the left room, but we know he uses, and this is the murder weapon, and now it has all my fingerprints all over it, but we do know. It's so funny.
right?
So fucking great. Oh boy. Alright, well,
We put our fingerprints on everything we touch.
this is kind of a problem. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky.
So, looking at the photo,
Uh-huh.
is the coat hers or is the coat belonging to the detective?
We do not know.
Okay. And then I noticed that she's obviously kind of holding her right hand to the side, and she's got gloves on, so
Yeah.
yeah, if she injured her hand, you can't really see.
Oh boy. So what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Oh boy, alright. Well, we got something by pressing her. This is what I mean by, like, you want to press a lot of stuff, so...
That's kind of been our go-to, is press everything.
Yeah.
And there's only been a few times where people get mad at us for doing it, you know?
Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, she was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Oh. How big was the knife? Edgeworth's knife?
Don't know. It never really told us. We don't have, like, an actual size basis to go off of.
She said 4 inches long.
Yeah, and it said the same in that. It was about 4.5.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. There's a knock at the door.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. How you doing, chat? We need a banana for scale. You're so right.
It was my dad asking about Disney Plus login. I think it's being funny, so I'll help him later.
Dad, I'm in court right now. Well, I'd say
I think it logged him out, so...
Well, I'd say the blade was around 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it your knife? It is your knife, after all. Yeah, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Oh, I clicked autoplay. Jesus Christ. What is that? That's a new thing. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor? So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Alright. This is throwing me off. The game, like, changed, and now I'm just like, different!
I know, and it's like, this is an old game. Why is it coming up with updates?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
Okay, so she does have the coat on her shoulders, and the other guy's also wearing a similar coat.
I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that! Alright.
Okay, so save.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, dude?
Okay. So, my thoughts are... assuming, obviously, that she's obviously not guilty and didn't do it. Like I said, I think he was stabbed before, and I think he was in Edgeworth's trunk before, and I think he kind of came into the lot in the trunk. Now, we know that she apparently was supposed to meet him down there to do like an evidence exchange or something, if I recall vaguely. So I don't know if maybe she heard something from the trunk or whatever and then opened it and found the body. Now, I don't know her reasons yet. I'm just going based off of, like, maybe she thinks somebody was trying to accuse Edgeworth. Maybe she's trying to, like, you know, have him appear to be innocent, but then she's trying to take the blame. I don't know exactly, but I'm wondering if she did stab the body, if he was already dead, or if he was alive then. Because, I mean, she didn't say anything about hearing voices, like hearing him scream or hearing them talk or anything.
Yeah.
And if he bled out, why wouldn't he have screamed? And she said it was already too late. So the evidence said that he bled out, but she said it was already too late. So I think that's a big contrasting point that we can ask about. Like, you said it was already too late, but it says here that he bled out.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you have called for help at that point, you know? So I feel like at that point, like, you know, he was already dead, and then maybe she knew that she was caught or something. I don't know what time she made the phone call, because we don't have a time log for when she did the phone call, right?
5:18. 5:12. Call was 5:18. And he died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Okay, so yeah, Edgeworth comes in at like 5:12, parks the car, leaves. She comes in, finds the body. Maybe she tries to call Emma and then like decides no, and then she's gonna go through with whatever her plan is.
Yeah.
But, and then you can see that she's closing the trunk with her left hand because she hurt her right hand. So either she stabbed the knife into a dead body or she stabbed her own hand and made it look like she stabbed the body.
Then this happened afterwards.
Yeah, that would be after. So and it looks like she's wearing gloves, which we don't have like an actual picture of the time that she did the stabbing, but in the memory that Angel Star had, I don't know, was she wearing gloves?
That's not really evidence. It could be a red herring, so...
No, I'm just trying to think if she put them on afterwards because she injured herself, you know? Not as, like, actual evidence, just as, like, thinking about how she did stuff. But she is closing the trunk with her left hand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, we could either try to point out, like, okay, well...
Crazy... No, that wouldn't make sense.
Right now, the thing I'm thinking of is, the time of death says that he bled out, and she said it was already too late. So I think maybe we can show that evidence to be like, why was it already too late? Like, he didn't die instantly. So why wouldn't you have...
Maybe.
Because, like, what does the evidence folder say?
Which one?
The folder.
February 21st, between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found.
Yeah, loss of blood from chest wound. I mean, it doesn't really tell us if there was a lot of blood in the trunk or anything like that. And she has some on her jacket, but...
Yeah, this case is really hard, so... No prints.
Yeah, and if she's wearing gloves, that would make sense. I mean, if he was stabbed with the knife, she could have also been removing it. So did she see him stab, or did she see him pull the knife out?
Yeah.
Hovering over the mascot.
It's him. He's the killer. We gotta just present him.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes.
It's like when we knew it was Von Karma, you know?
Somebody strapped a knife to his hand when he was doing the dance and he stabbed the detective.
What do you think we should present? Because we have to present evidence.
The only thing I can think of right now to try is the folder with the time of death on it, in point to the one where she said that that it was already too late. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll have to try for something else.
There is no "it was already too late" option.
Yeah, well, we had to push on one of it, or press on one of them. I can't remember. It was one of the last ones.
I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to Jared's car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
I think it was that one. No, this one maybe? It was one of the last two.
Yeah. Alright, I will save. So you want to present the knife? Or no, the file?
The file first.
Alright, I'll try it. Objection! Oh wow, it is new. What the fuck?
Oh.
They did update the thing, so you guys double pranked me, chat.
Wait, do we have to press first and then show the evidence, though, or
unless it gives us a prompt to do so, it does not.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, because I was like, if we can get her to say that it was too late and then present, but okay, I got what you mean. Looking at all the changes.
Wow. Yeah, no. Huh. So they did update that. Yeah, it's Sam Riegel. I think he did the original voice, didn't he? Weird. That's a weird update.
It is a weird update. Why did they feel the need to update that?
It was Ben Judd originally. Oh, I thought it was Sam Riegel originally. Huh, weird. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, we only have this to present to, so...
Okay, so we can't actually press and then present something.
I wonder if we present the photo with this. Because in the picture, she's not holding a knife, but I don't know.
Yeah, and she was using her left hand on the trunk. Yeah, let's save. Try it. Now that I know that we can't present...
I actually don't remember. Remember how I said, like, I know this case. I totally know this case.
That's okay. I forgot that you couldn't just press and then push submit evidence after you press, so...
That sucks. What? Allegedly, the original voice actor Ben Judd of Phoenix Wright was accused of predatory behavior in 2019, and this may be why they said...
Oh,
that probably would explain it. Yeah.
That's fair. I understand. It makes sense.
Give it a try, I guess? Or the photo?
The photo.
Yeah. Again, this is... I swear to God, I am not like, this is what you do. I don't remember. But this...
No, that's okay. I just mentioned the first one because I thought that you could press and then submit evidence. Yeah. So.
Objection! Oh, that was it. Shit. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Again, that was completely out of, like... Part of me wondered... This is stupid. Part of me was like, I feel like it needs to be the photo because we need to get the photo, right?
Yeah, because we didn't have it before, and we're like, wow, we're hooped. And now we're like, no, now we have something.
Yeah, I was gonna say the photo is probably gonna be the evidence. It's for what, though? Like, this felt like the most normal. Like, it's such a roundabout way of figuring it out, though. Yeah, we
Yeah.
like Sam Riegel in this house. I'm very proud of Sam. He survived cancer recently, and he's on Critical Role. He's like a big voice actor. He voices a lot of characters. But I
That's pretty
digress.
exciting.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's doing a pretty good job here. And
Yeah,
you
he's Phoenix Wright.
yeah, and you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. There you go, Shay. That one's for you. You love salmon.
Yeah, I'll just share most of it with you.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't
Judge.
that odd? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Where is the knife?
I hate it with the ellipses.
I also want to see how her bento camera works.
Yeah, me too, right?
How do you hold that up and take a photo?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Okay, yep.
Yeah, figured that.
But she's got blood on her, so it has to be
Yeah,
after.
she got blood. She's closing the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat. But it's a black and white photograph. Oh, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Oh, sorry, that's Edgeworth. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
It's actually being quite nice compared to how it used to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a better idea. Oh, boy.
And drop a save.
Yeah. Look at these changes. Crazy.
I guess just object just because and see what happens.
Wait! That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-size lunch for the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice.
Does that really make it good advice?
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. Monita, no! Don't kill Monita.
See, it is the mascot. It's the robot.
It is. Oh my god, it is. It's them. It's this fucker. It was
that
them.
guy.
Look at the cold, fucking unforgiving eyes of this creature.
The eyes of a murderer.
She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Objection!
Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Ah! These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Alright.
Oh, I'll get more. press on the new part then?
Yeah, I guess we have to. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? I wear driving gloves. Because I don't...
especially in the winter when it gets cold.
Oh yeah, I don't have like a heat... People with these fancy schmancy heated steering wheels in the north. God, they're living the good life, but... Yeah, I got leather gloves.
I got heated seats, that's good enough for me.
Oh my god.
It's so nice in the winter when it gets cold, let me tell you.
So envious.
Heats you up way faster than trying to get the heat going in your car.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves?
Objection!
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Ah! Impressive! I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. Gotta think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, yeah, okay.
We pretty much have to look at our evidence and see which one proves that it wasn't premeditated, is what we gotta do now, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, if they were doing a handoff of evidence, I could see her maybe having the gloves to, like, handle evidence. The card would prove that he was standing next to the ATM.
Wait, hold on. I just had an epiphany.
What?
I don't want to say because I don't want to like do this for you.
Okay.
But how? Okay, let me present it like this. There's an item in our inventory that absolutely proves that it's not premeditated.
Are you talking about the knife? Because it's usually in his toolbox?
It's in his toolbox. If she wanted to kill Goodman, she would have brought her own murder weapon. Why would she use something that's there if she was planning on killing somebody? Right?
It makes sense to me. I'm sure that they're gonna spin it some other way, but...
What were you thinking?
No. I was just, I'm thinking of all the ways that they're gonna contradict us to be like,
yeah,
she should have brought her own weapon, and then they'll be like, yeah, but she wanted to blame it on Edgeworth, so that's why she planned on using his knife. But it's like, but how did you know that it's in the toolbox?
Oh my god.
You know, so many ways that it can go.
The parking sub too is also like, how would she know that he was gonna be like? Well,
yeah,
no,
that Edgeworth was gonna.
They came down to, like, we're presuming off of your estimate that he was already dead in the trunk, but what if he came down, you know?
I mean, if he did come down, it's very limited time. Like, you're looking at, like, an 18-minute time window, because it would have had to been between that time for the 5:12. Well, and obviously, like, probably give it a couple minutes. So if she showed up at, like, around 5:18, because that's when she tried to call her sister.
Yeah.
That's like a, 12-minute time period on the murder type of thing, right? So it's just a lot tighter for a time schedule in there, right?
Yeah.
But I would say we present the knife. That's probably the best one for now. I don't think anything's gonna be relevant to this part of the trial, because, I mean, the thing that I was just talking about is, like, we still haven't discussed why the ID was by the ATM, but I think that's going to come in later.
That's still a mystery.
Yeah. And we still don't know anything about the note yet.
Ready to objection, dude, with this new Sam Riegel objection?
With the new objection, yes.
Chat's liking the new objection. maybe it's my nostalgia, but I you know, obviously I'm nostalgic for the old voice, but at the same time, if, I'll take the new one if that, you know, if what Maliok says is what's going on, for sure. Alright.
Yeah.
Objection!
Objection!
Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. The jury is like, what's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Are prosecutors bad people? Defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
She planned to headbutt him to death.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon! Ah!
You know it's a bad day when you forget your murder weapon on the kitchen table next to the car keys.
Order! 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 Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free. Don't put that in the universe, Emma.
Yeah. Emma, there's like another 2 days of trial to go, let me tell you.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. When you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I would like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Right.
We have 2 personalities when we talk to her.
Right? Angel's deduction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. Anthony, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 26 months. Thank you so much.
Oh, so this is a whole deduction now, so we have a whole new testimony to try and...
Yep, to dissect. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
It's 1 stab wound. We already know that.
Fucking idiot!
Right? Ha!
Victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Well, we see a jarring contradiction here, obviously.
Yeah, there's one that we can already, see quite readily.
Yeah. Do you still want to press?
We can press. Also, by the way, here, this is in the Ron chat from Luna.
What is this? That's fucking using Arcliffe as a battering ram? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
I'm not the one to back up from a bet I lost, but I promised a doodle if Monty made it on time / woke up for Phoenix Wright, and here it is. I was late, technically.
Well, it wasn't this one. It was the one that time that you were streaming Pokemon and you started talking about whether or not you were going to be there. And we were in the chat, like, taking bets on whether or not you were going to be there. And I bet that you were going to be a little late, but that you were going to be there. And they were like, nah, she's going to cancel. And so that was the bet. And there's the doodle using Arcliffe as a battering ram to break into your bedroom while you're in bed.
I'm sleeping, yeah. Oh my god,
beautiful.
Alright. I say we press everything just for maybe some more information, and then I think we know what we're presenting on.
Yeah. That one's kind of a little bit of an
Why did I get
one.
auto-modded for that? Oh. Because you used the term three-way. I guess that auto-flags it. Alright.
Oh. Is Luna in the chat?
No. Is Luna? Crispy. Their name is Crispy, I believe.
Oh, they're going by Luna in the Grand chat now.
Oh, yeah, it is Crispy. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the art, Luna.
Yeah, we got it. Thank you. Alright.
Okay, back to detective work.
Back to it. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked, you're alright, and it's you. Try not to confuse a defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet.
Somebody, their entire job was to come up with food-related dialogue for this. You realize that, right?
I love that everyone's fighting in this. Like, the defense and the prosecution and the witness are all fucking fighting. It's great.
Yeah.
Now, why do you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. Yeah, but how do you know that? You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. Mr. Edgeworth's thoughts? There is no record of a call made on the defendant. There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness? Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Alright, why do you think they had a grudge? What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't! That's because she didn't have a grudge! Rookie. Uh-oh. I'm gonna save, but I get scared when the music disappears.
Got quiet.
Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? How am I supposed to know?
Get a camera one.
See, we agree that there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree? I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty. This judge isn't very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing else could
This is the one we're waiting for.
I'm gonna save here just in case. Alright. A human machine? That's a contradiction.
Objection!
Please. Can't you find fault with something out of substance, Mr. Wright? Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's size... Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's size smell like
Emma.
citrus fruit.
I think you're focusing on the wrong things right now.
You say it again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me? Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that. Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people! Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. Miss Stars turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Okay. Alright, let's present our evidence.
It's gotta be the autopsy report.
It's gotta be. I think it's the only thing that says that he was stabbed once.
Yeah.
Like a single knife wound.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep. Objection. Absolutely. You said she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise.
Why do you have that?
I'm afraid the moss is growing out under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. Hey, don't steal our thunder, Edgeworth. Fuck you.
Right? He's like, no, I'm gonna make this clear.
He's like, I'm clarifying this shit. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Oh, you're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk! He's my hero, really!
Wow, he really did just take the thunder.
We are getting robbed, dude. This is bullshit. What a hunk! He's my hero, really! What about my objection? No one noticed?
Sorry, Phoenix, you're not as cool.
Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right?
How did you make that and bring that here?
Oh, thanks. I used to believe that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattering blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought... Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Oh boy, here we go. Huh.
Can we look at the photo again? Was she wearing a muffler?
No.
No. This girl had a coat on and nothing else besides her, like, uniform.
So I guess they added a feature where you don't even have to, like, solve the puzzles of this game. You can just, like, autoplay it, apparently, which is wild to me.
Yeah, that's, like, a big part of the game.
Kind of defeats the point a little bit.
I mean, maybe somebody's doing for replayability, I guess?
Maybe,
but, like...
yeah. Alright. Oh yes, coward mode. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. Jesus Christ, lady.
Wow.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't have one in the photo. Go back to the photo. Look again.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no.
This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? Wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. Judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one wife wound? Jesus help me. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance. As for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be a short... Okay, here we go. Okay.
Drop save.
This one seems pretty obvious as well.
Yeah, I think the picture.
Yeah. I saved, right?
Yeah, you did.
It's like, remember you, like, did I save? I saved, right? I saved?
Yes, yes.
Here we go. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Edgeworth is just roasting her.
He's taking everything away from us. You know, if you don't want to be a defense attorney, you can just change it.
Yeah,
like,
just swap sides, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
It's okay to be gay, Edgeworth.
He's playing both parts right now.
He really is. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. God damn it, Edgeworth, stop stealing our thunder, you bitch.
Let's let him solve the crime. Let him do it.
And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Oh,
I like this because it is kind of showing that Edgeworth isn't just gonna lie. He's like, no, we're getting to the bottom of this shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'll present the facts as I see them, but if he sees a lie, now he's actually, he's being honest about it.
Yeah. Character growth.
He's become a better person, guys.
Yippee!
Still needs therapy, though.
Yeah. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection, chopped liver? But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
So I think what she saw is that if she did take the knife out and blood splattered, she thought that was being stabbed twice because she saw the blood splatter and then was like, oh, okay, she stabbed him again, but then that was her cutting her hand after that.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. I'm pressing X to doubt so hard!
X to doubt, X to doubt.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly...
Well, how did you do that behind the chain-link fence?
Yeah. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
That door also doesn't open from inside the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh, you're quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Ah, shit. She knocked my hands aside and kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr! That's the best I got. I'm sorry, chat. I tried my best.
I tried my best.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Okay. Alright. Okay. I say we just press everything. I think we know where we need to go, but we might as well press.
Yeah, I think press everything.
Yeah.
Do our standard.
So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she meant this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained to her rights to her, and then arrested her on the spot. You said quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yeah.
Yeah, because we already know that she was behind the chain link fence, so...
But if she's like, I jumped that bitch, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, prove it! Climb a fence right now!
I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Ah, damn, okay. She actually did go over it. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. No, kudos on her. You know, if you're gonna climb a fence to go and apprehend somebody who committed a crime, I mean...
God damn, yeah. I went over it, of course. Amazing, the Kafo Queen, lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So
yeah.
How did this guy not get away? Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Interesting. So we've exhausted that option. It was a red herring.
I mean, like, it gives some information. Like, she ran behind the partition, but not to run away.
Yeah. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Oh.
She was using the phone on the other side of the partition.
What if she was using your phone to call Emma?
Wasn't the phone dropped behind the car?
Maybe, I don't know.
So I could see it being if she was on the phone, but that one was by the trunk. So, I mean, unless it ended up there. But there is the payphone on the wall behind the partition.
True.
Because, like, we know that the phone call to Emma only lasted, like, a few seconds or something, right?
Yeah.
So it could be that maybe she went to call Emma, changed her mind, and then went to call somebody else. So maybe there's somebody else with information.
Yeah. So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
it was, okay, it was her phone.
Yeah, alright. Her
That was
phone?
before she went
can't
around the
be-
partition.
Oh boy.
No. Guess we'll ask further. Figure out the details.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Ah, okay.
Okay.
On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her own cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma. Huh.
518. Interesting. So maybe if she went to the emergency phone, was she trying to call for help? Or before she realized that somebody had seen everything happen?
Yeah. Let's press this. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing! I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Oh, here we go.
And now we can actually see how it worked, okay.
Yeah. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order.
How did she see that, though?
So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, when I boldly grasped her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this.
Yeah, exactly. She was behind the partition.
What is it, Mr. Wright? We'll just press this last one.
Yeah.
She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras. Shit. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum laying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? Ah! The parking lot entrance. That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent, more mysteries. I wish we could solve a few though before finding more. So this guy tried to run? I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. I'm as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. Alright.
Are we gonna show the layout with the partition?
Yeah. Here we go.
Objection!
Yep.
Objection! Oh my god, ow. I hit my microphone. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Personal grudge against both of them.
Both of them, yeah. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't have possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Ah! Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies! Oh, damn!
Oh, Phoenix.
Fucking roaster, Phoenix. Ugh.
Objection!
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Oh boy, here we go. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Oh boy, I'm saving. The witness lied about... Ah, here we go.
Okay. So, I think she lied about where she saw it. Because, I mean, like, she could have been on the other side, hiding in the oil drum, and maybe that's why it's knocked over. But then I don't know where she got the camera footage from.
That's the picture throws this one off. Hold on.
Yeah, the picture throws it off is the only thing, because you look at the picture and it's like, okay, somebody took a photo.
Yeah.
So it's either one or two, I feel like. Because she seems confident about what happened.
Yeah.
That she went to the phone, tried it, it didn't work, and then ended up making a phone call on her phone. And that's when she showed up and grabbed her.
Oh, man. I don't remember this. I don't.
And then I'm trying to think, because the order of events could be wrong, but then I'm still trying to think about how she would have seen that, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, maybe she did see the, like, try to the phone call first and then go to the body, but...
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? You pick, Shay. You make the choice.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say no to number one right now.
Okay.
I'll try it again after, if it ends up being right. But she seems confident about the thing, so I'm wondering if it's where she saw it or the order of events now. Let's start with the second option. See where she saw it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie? I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
Objection!
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Objection!
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Don't call it a lie, Phoenix.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from which Miss Star witnessed the crime was here.
I'm thinking either the security room, because you can see everything from up top there. Because that way you can actually see the phone.
Yeah.
Because even if she was, like, if somebody had been in an oil drum, you couldn't see anything in there, so.
See the security room then?
Yeah, can we save here? Or just go through with it?
Nope.
Okay, try security room.
Take that!
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Wait, no. Actually, maybe yes. This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Oh, I think you got it, Shay.
Woo!
The security guard room? Indeed, the security guard room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? How many years have I been... Oh my god. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Okay, now don't be a misandrous, alright? Come on. Quality, bitch. Sorry.
Right.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. Guilty? She's talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. The photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Why is that our job?
Right? Huh? Me? Who else?
Right.
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Can I just say this is also the first time we've called somebody out for perjury?
Yeah, right? We get to call them out now. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What could change?
Angle of view to the crime.
I think it's distance to the crime, I feel, but... Like, difference in lighting doesn't mean shit, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think the difference in lighting would matter much, because I think it's all lit the same in there.
Yeah.
The only thing, because I was thinking, like, angle of view to the crime, because I'm like... You know, from the angle in the front, you know, you can say, like, oh, I saw her wielding the knife and stabbing it into him. But from behind, can you really tell what's going on?
Maybe, yeah. That's actually a good point. You want to go for angle, then?
Let's try angle.
Alright.
And then we can try distance afterwards for, like, timing to get there.
Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Incorrect. Alright.
Alright, let's try the second one.
Ah, my health.
Ah. When the judge just throws like a tomato at you from the stand and just takes out your health points.
Probably distance to the crime then.
Yeah.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see that would change... I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection!
Love their
What-
double objection going back and forth.
It's like a real cat fight. I love it. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Skye? Well, witness? You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
The fact that she carries all those with her.
Right? I was bringing a PB&J lunch with my fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
I think it's boysenberry.
Boysenberry for the... Boysenberry?
Boysenberry, I
Oh,
think.
sorry. Boysenberry for the boyfriend! He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh.
So it was locked on both sides. Interesting.
So she ran all the way around.
Oh, and is that when she got her photo?
And that's why I had to go through the visitor parking in B block. It's quite a detour. That means she would call before then.
Yeah, so she tried to call immediately after she so-called witnessed the crime.
Yeah.
And then the phone was obviously dead. So, yeah, that could have been, like, the 5... Like, in that amount of time, you know, she pulled the knife out or whatever, went to call for help, and then realized she couldn't, and then...
Yeah. It probably
And then
took
she
me...
came up to the fence, took the photo.
Yeah. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. This was during like the heydays of like LOL 2 random humor, and like sporks were part of it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely.
That's
Uh-oh.
bribery!
Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Have we evidence to stop this? Do we?
I mean, we could raise an objection, but even if we don't, I feel like maybe Edgeworth will do it for us, you know? He seems to be on the ball today. Because we have the cell phone call at like 5:18. We have... Because if she said that she saw her try to make the phone call and then tried to make the call on the cell phone...
Yeah.
Did that happen when she was still up top from the security station then? Because that would mean 5 minutes. I almost feel like we need her to give her testimony again. Just give it honestly.
5 minutes. That's 17. 5:30, that tracks.
Mhm.
I don't know. Roshalot, thank you for 100 bits. Okay, I know you've caught me lying for the 37th time now, but trust me, I'm telling the truth this time.
Yeah, right. I feel like if a witness has already been caught on perjury, they should not be allowed to testify anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not right.
Hermga.
I mean, drop a save. Should we just raise an objection, see what happens? Or should we sit back and let Edgeworth object for us, maybe?
Maybe we let... I don't know if we have anything right now.
So you want to sit back and see if Edgeworth will jump in?
I don't know.
Bang.
Hey, Torton, what should we do?
Hint Norton! Tell us, option A or B, Hint Norton. A or B.
He is grooming
Go to the
himself.
food if you think it's A, and go to your wheel if you think it's B.
Oh, he's moving towards food.
Oh,
Yeah, he's eating food. Alright, so A?
okay. Raise an objection. Hint Norton called it.
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
Don't lean into the food talk.
I've got a lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a
Shouldn't leave.
criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Oh my god, did Him Torton guide us? Oh shit. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. Did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close.
Sweating hard.
I'm afraid that the Kothov Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
No, I figured we'd have to go more into it. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh shit. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? It's the one she tried to foist off to me! I prefer not to take the defense's team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker!
Judge, you're being bribed.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Oh boy. Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, a little important.
And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Why does she have that forensic information and not, like, Edgeworth?
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. Hey, like us.
Right?
And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. That's 6 boyfriends.
3 more.
That's
yeah,
3
that's
more
6.
boyfriends. This woman has 6 boyfriends.
That we know of.
She's so close to having one for every day of the week. Which I think should be your cap for the amount of boyfriends you have. I think 7 a week, like 7, one to love each day of the week is good. That's fine.
That's a lot. I couldn't imagine. You 6 is good because then you get a day off too, right?
Yeah,
I mean that's a lot.
6 is good. You get a day off. Jesus Christ. I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence. Oh, now we're gonna bring up evidence law?
Right? I'm like, Edgeworth? What?
Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Then how did the photo get in? Whatever, it's fine.
But I was about to say, we didn't care about the photo, though.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. She updated the autopsy report on his ass.
She did it back to you, Edgeworth.
Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
Haven't seen him look like that in a while.
You can at least study some evidence law, really.
Nobody cares about it, Emma. We get it thrown out all the way. It doesn't matter.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Damn it. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Oh boy, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh god, I keep smacking my microphone. Alright. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One, of course, was the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. It's pretty sly hiding evidence like that. There's nothing sly about a lawyer using the law as a weapon. In any case, science is always on our side. Don't forget, scientific investigation is the wave of the future. Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little bit more closely.
I think that's for you to look at the shoe. I imagine we just grab the shoe in the courtroom and just start looking at it. So it looks like we can look at the blood on the bottom and the blood on the top.
Oh, there's blood here too! On the sole of the shoe? It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. All this blood, it's horrible. This blood might be an important clue. Blood. It's my sister's, right? Appears so. Anna's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
So I think the question is, if the blood splattered, why didn't his blood get on top of the shoe? And why is it on the bottom of the shoe?
Yeah. Alright.
And if he did step on it, then he would have been alive in some capacity.
Yeah. Traces of the
That
victim's blood.
Yeah, and that one never mentioned her blood. It just mentioned victims. I think we looked at this one, right?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, I don't... It's assumedly the victim's blood. It doesn't specify.
Let's press, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. Bad! The results.
Bad.
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsifying evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This one, the suspect is admitting she did it. False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. Why did you not bring this up? When you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. Happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of a crime. Yeah, who does that, dude?
Right?
Who does that shit?
Crime. Go to jail.
Now tell us what you did next.
At that point, the shoe should be considered contaminated too, because she's no
Yeah.
longer a detective, so...
So you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman? As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? This is actually something in forensic science that has evolved recently, apparently. I've learned. Like,
for blood testing?
yeah, like tracking potential murderers through blood is like a new thing, apparently. Which is very fascinating. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well then speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow down any samples of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little bit more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said that there was very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was gonna say that.
Ties her to the location.
Yeah. Can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Yes.
There's a problem.
There is. Sorry, Hintoring, you don't determine this choice. You're gone anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll call upon your services for future questions.
He popped out, groomed himself, walked over, ate some food, and then went back to sleep, I think.
He knew what he was doing.
If I'm not imagining things... I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence, a clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory... Oh my god, English. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence. Alright, here we go.
I imagine flip it over.
Take that!
I wonder if you noticed, there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed. There is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. Makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be the contradiction about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? I remember the answer to this one. So I'm gonna let you...
Oh, we have to show something for this one. Okay.
Yeah. What contradicts the bottom of the shoe having blood on it?
Well, I mean, the fact that the stab wound was in his chest, so how would it get below his feet and not on the top of the shoe? That's kind of like the big thing that I'm going with right now.
But what proves that it couldn't have possibly gotten to the bottom of the shoe? He would have to step in it. We don't have any evidence proving that he was, like, conscious to step into his own blood, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. What's his autopsy thing say again?
Death due to loss of blood, one stab noob died, retired, yeah. Loss of blood from chest wound. That just tells us he bled a lot.
I mean, the loss of blood from chest wound could be it. And then there's also the photograph where Lana's splattered in blood on her coat, but there was the question about whether or not it was blood because it's black and white, so I don't know if they'll...
That's gotta be fucking blood, there's no way. Like...
Yeah, right? And I mean, like, if you look at her shoes, she doesn't have blood splattered all over her feet.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, why are her feet blood clear, like, clean of blood? Do we want to try the photograph then?
Oh, Racky!
Racky is upon us.
Wife acquired. Congratulations for acquiring wife. Welcome to stream. We are currently in the last case, bonus case of Phoenix Wright with Shay. And I think we're about
we're trying to get this witness out of here. Yeah.
Bogus, dude.
Bogus witness.
I think probably this then. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Because of the shoes?
Yeah. Well, there's no blood on the ground.
Yeah, there's no blood on the ground, no blood on her shoes.
Yeah. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
Objection!
This picture only shows part of the floor. There could have been bloody footprints.
Objection!
Oh, here we go. We got a cat fight. Let's go! Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and not found anything of the sort. Order! 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 Well, witness? What? Echoing Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask, why wasn't there a footprint? Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Say again.
Save again.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
Phoenix. To be fair, it's not his job to find out who the murderer is and what happened.
Yeah. What? Hold it. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside and kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow! Make me do that again. God damn it, game.
Like, how dare.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
And I just want to say something here.
Uh-huh.
A 40-gallon oil drum filled with water would roughly weigh about like 120, 140 pounds. And if you think you can kick that over with just your feet, yeah.
What if Lana Sky is just built different?
I'm just saying, I had to move oil drums at my old job. Those things are big and heavy and awkward, and you gotta use trolleys for them. If that thing was filled, like, you can't just go up to that and kick that over. That's not how it works.
I think ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. And after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Oh god. Mr. Wright, do something, please! What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Oh, that hit a nerve.
She pissed her off.
Well, yes, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well. I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
Objection!
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this.
Do you have another photo?
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at the exhaust pipe on the car. There's something in there, too.
What else is this called?
It could be a muffler. I was thinking about that when she was on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, exhaust pipe, but it connect to the muffler and everything, so I was like...
A photograph.
was thinking that when she mentioned the phone call earlier, but I didn't know how that was relevant at the time, so I left it out.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest. But the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet! Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. Saving again. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
That's okay, this photo really helps us.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Not for good.
Objection! Hit him with it, Sam Riegel! Your Honor, wait! What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore?
No.
Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't! Then it'll be too late! Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Saving again. Yeah! Think later. Yeah, there's a problem! Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I faked my way through it, he says.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to point out the muffler thing right now. I mean, maybe we can, but I don't think that they'll have any relevance to that right now. To be like, oh, there's something shoved in the exhaust pipe. Not a big deal, right?
So then what stands out to you?
The two things that stand out to me are, one, his shoe is not actually, like, in the water. It looks like his foot and where the shoe are landed aren't actually on any part that would have gotten wet.
That doesn't really matter, though, because they've eliminated the fact that there was or wasn't blood on the ground. So that doesn't really matter.
Well, I just meant it in the way that it's like, if the shoe fell off on that part, there would still be blood on that part, but...
Yeah.
That's probably not what this part is. And the other part is kind of like how his body is slumped into the trunk. He's not fully out of the trunk and with the knife in his chest.
Yeah, the knife still being in his chest feels maybe important.
Yeah.
You want to go for the knife, you think, or the muffler? What are you thinking?
Part of me, like, I want to know what, like, if they looked at the muffler.
Yeah.
Like, to figure out what that is. But I'm trying to see if, like, they would get anything out of it.
I mean, we could go for it reload if it ends up being the wrong choice.
Okay. Yeah, those are, like, the three things that I'm looking at, so we can just see what they say about it.
Take that!
The problem in this photograph is here. Oh, shit, maybe that was it. I was gonna say the knife because of the blood loss.
But he's still slowly bleeding to death.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually, I think, already dead in that photo, but...
Yeah. I guess if they wash away the blood, it also... What's this? Something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf or any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see, and I see! I think I didn't realize we would jump on this quickly, actually. I thought
Yeah,
like
well, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't know if they'll jump on that because they might not think it's relevant to this part of the crime.
Damn.
I was thinking it was going to be a later thing that was going to come up.
What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. 3 exclamation marks, get fucked. What? Let's hear what Miss Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. Probably
Should we do the
this.
phone call? Yeah.
Yeah,
The word muffler was overheard during the call made.
it's gotta be this.
Yeah, nothing else would have it there.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Oh! Oh! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Ah! Ah!
So dramatic.
Of course. This is Japan, America. Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected once. Bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I mean, unless she wants to provide even more evidence for us. It's actually been
Right.
helping us.
I suppose so. Oh, that was close. But, need it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all. He's still hungry?
He eat like 4 lunch boxes approximately.
Oh, man.
Because he had the jumbo one and the one she gave him at the start.
Hungry.
He's gonna have some serious indigestion later.
Oh, we made it through, Shay.
Ugh, we made it through.
This is the easier part of this, too.
Well, yeah, we obviously have to connect it back to the mascot somehow, so that's
Yeah,
gonna be
we
some
have
tricky
we
work.
have to pin it on the Blue Badger. He's the murderer of obviously.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We managed to time it even though we were late.
Love you.
Yeah, no, we
Maliox.
timed it pretty well. We're like only like 9 minutes over.
Yeah. Maliox, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Spoil Sport 98. Thank you so much. Good shit, Shay. I actually was like when we started this, I was like, oh my god, I feel like Gandalf. I have no memory of this place. Like this is the part that I like. There's stuff that I do remember. I do remember like the photograph for like the blood on the ground. I remember that because like we got stuck on that when we first played through this game. I remember that back in like
Yeah,
middle school.
I thought like when she said muffler on the phone, my immediate thought was, okay, she's talking about the car. But I
Yeah.
thought that was going to be like a day 2 or 3 trial thing where it was going to come up and you were going to be like, oh no, it was referring to the car.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to come
Oh,
up like right away.
Comes up right away. Oh man. Alright. Let's head back. Oh man. Well, we did it, dude. We did it.
We survived day 1.
Yeah.
And technically still needed a little bit of help from Mia to get to that last bit. So
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Phoenix, you're
he's working on
hopeless.
it. Right?
Oh man. I'm so excited for more of this case. I'm super excited. This shit, Che, I'm clasping a hand on you. This shit gets good, dude.
I'm sure it's gonna be a crazy ride.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we got D&D tonight, so unless that's been canceled.
Yeah. No, I think we're still good, so.
Oh yeah.
And now we have minis.
Yeah, hopefully you don't break on the way there, but I have everybody's minis. They're not painted. I turns out I was out of black rattled primer, so I need to go to Michael's and pick up some primer, but I'll bring them anyway so you guys can take a look at them.
Yeah, you're all good.
But yeah, no. Oh man, I'm so excited. This case is long too. Like, god damn, this case is long. But we're going to have to head out. We can find somebody to raid. Who do we want to raid? Who's on right now? Speaking of raids, thank you guys so much for the raids, Bracky. Looking at you.
Yeah, we had Bracky come in kind of like in the last 20 minutes there. What D&D class do you think Phoenix and Edgeworth would be? Good question.
Let's raid Mr. Goomba.
Goomba!
Alright.
What should our raid message be?
The Muffler.
The Muffler.
Our raid message will be the Muffler. Once we see it in chat, we will raid, and we'll see you guys here next week for more crime time. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. The Muffler.
We're making good progress.
We
We
are.
even had him torch and help us. It was perfect. It was beautiful.
He actually got it. It was great. All right. Take care, everybody. See you Monday for more Space Marine.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.